In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make a cool throw pillow out of only old t-shirts, a marker, and some thread. Then I'll be covering my entire body in Icy Hot. I guess just to find out if that's survivable. Then we'll be taking a look at some of the strange photos you guys have sent me over the week. Plus more things you guys dared me to do in the comment section. If you think the DIY craft that I'm making would make a good Valentine's Day gift to someone, or if you just came here to see me get covered in Icy Hot, make sure to give the video a like. If we can get this video to 10,000 likes, I'll make a slip and slide out of Icy Hot. So fire up that like button and we'll get this thing going. So as we all know, Valentine's Day is coming very soon, and this year, I thought I would try to make a gift out of only some old t-shirts. For this next part in today's video, what I'm gonna be doing is showing you guys how to make a Valentine's Day gift using just some old shirts. What I'm gonna be making is a square pillow with a Harry Potter silhouette on it, because my girlfriend likes Harry Potter. But you could use this design to make a million different types of stuffed animals or pillows or whatever you like. I think the first time I ever saw this method was in an arts and crafts class when I was a kid, and we were making little stuffed hearts for Valentine's Day, I think. Now this is a time-consuming process, but it's pretty easy and it's free to make because you're just going to be using old shirts that you weren't planning on using anymore anyways. You'll also need a needle and thread, some markers. I think it's going to be helpful if you have something to trace with. You could just use a piece of cardboard or whatever. I'm using a board game or a beanbag toss game. The first step is to cut the fabric into the shape that you want, and just in case this moves around, I'm going to be using a pink marker so that I can make sure my lines are straight and so it doesn't show up that much. Now I just gotta cut it out. There's one side. Now before I even cut out the other part of this pillow, I'm gonna draw my design. So these candles are gonna serve as the lenses for Harry Potter's glasses, and I'm just gonna trace them with a felt tip pen. Not too bad so far, but we got a lot of work left to do. All right, now we need the other piece of fabric, so I'm just gonna do the exact same thing that I did before to the other side of the t-shirt. Okay, for this next part, we're gonna be sewing them together, and it's important that you take the design that you just made, whatever you just drew, and put that on the inside. We're gonna be sewing this thing together inside out. Now, I'm not actually good at sewing anything. I have no technique. I'm just gonna be stitching this together, and it might come out a bit ugly, but that's okay. What I'm gonna do is just try to stitch each side one at a time, which means I'll have to thread the needle 4 times. And that may be the most difficult part about this whole challenge. Okay, I've gotten pretty much all of my stitching done. I'm gonna turn this thing inside out, and then we can start stuffing it. That's what she said. Another good Valentine's Day tip is to not do any "that's what she said" jokes. So far, I think this actually looks really good. The seams have actually come together pretty well. Everything looks like it's done pretty professional to me. So now I have to create the stuffing. So I found a few t-shirts that I gotten from a promotional event. It's a YouTube network that's not even around anymore, I don't think. So I'm gonna shred these cotton shirts up and I'll use that as the stuffing for my pillow. The process of cutting up the shirts took much longer than I thought it would. But if you're gonna do this, make sure to take your time and cut up the shirts as much as possible. Otherwise, you're gonna have a lumpy pillow. Okay, it's pretty much full. But just to add a little bit more comfort, I'm gonna throw in some cotton balls. I'm almost done. I just need to finish sewing it up, and I'm pretty happy with my work so far. So obviously to put stuffing in, you have to leave part of it open. So I'm just finishing sewing that shut now. I'm finished! And it's super soft and comfortable! And it looks like Harry Potter. Oh, wait, that's upside down. See? I am super happy with the way that that turned out. The seam actually looks really good and everything. I am actually really excited to give this to Kristen now. I think she's actually gonna enjoy it. And I'm going to be honest. Just a certain satisfaction you get from knowing that you made something. But now to see me destroy something, we'll be on to the next challenge. For this next dare, I'm gonna be covering my body in Icy Hot, while staying alive the entire time. Hopefully. For this part in today's video, what I'm gonna be doing is covering my entire body in Icy Hot. Well, actually, this is the generic Icy Hot, but it's the same thing. Several months back, I attempted to cover my entire body in Icy Hot, but instead bought something known as deep freeze. It sent me into what I think was hypothermia, and it felt like I was actually going to die. I get asked a lot what was the worst challenge I've ever done on YouTube, and that's the one that always comes to mind. But I can't get over how I didn't actually do what I set out to do that day anyways. So seeing as how I never actually covered my entire body in Icy Hot, I figured it was about time I tried that one out next. Unfortunately, it's going to be the exact same thing as covering my body in deep freeze. The only difference is that now it's also going to be making me incredibly hot at the same time. Some might say that this is dangerous, so don't try this at home. But I have gotten a special doctor's note, and for me, doing this is okay. See, I have it right here. It says, Matt can do it. Signed, Doctor. I've got 6 containers of this stuff, and I don't know how much it's gonna take to cover my body, but that will probably be more than enough to send me to the hospital. So I guess it's a good thing that we're doing this in here, so that way I can douse myself and wipe off as much of the toxic chemicals as I can. And if that doesn't work, my next step is to jump in the hot tub. I bought one of those inflatable hot tubs recently online, and it's awesome. I use it all the time. Oh, better keep my pants on. I would have felt very silly had I filmed the rest of the video with my penis out. I'm gonna cover my body with this stuff, and then I'm also gonna get my legs too, but I'm not gonna take my pants off. Family friendly. I've been putting off doing this challenge for a while because, well, it's crazy and stupid, but once I get started, I wanna go fast. Because I wanna experience it, I wanna find out what happens, and then I wanna get this off of me. This stuff has a pretty nasty, disgusting smell. Ugh. Oh god. It smells a lot like the deep freeze that I had all over me. This is giving me nightmares and flashbacks. Oh my god, what was I thinking? You know what, just to test it out, I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. Let's just see what it does. I can actually already feel that. That's pretty incredible. It says, use only as directed, do not bandage tightly, do not use with a heating pad, avoid contact with eyes or mucous membranes, do not apply to wound or damaged or irritated skin. And it says to stop using it and call a doctor if things get really bad. Good to know, because the back of my hand feels like it's already doing some very weird stuff. It makes it feel like it's being frozen by a blowtorch. That's kind of uncomfortable already just on the back of my hand. When it's all over me, things might get really bad. All right, let's get this over with. I just put the entire bottle into my hand. Oh my god. Okay. Very cold. Very cold. Oh, this is a stupid mistake. All over the arm. Oh, so dumb. Did I mention I got the extra strength stuff? Okay, there is legitimately a portion of my back that I cannot reach, so don't blame me for that. Oh, it's making my body sting. It's making my body sting already. And I'm rubbing it in very thoroughly, just like what it said to do on the bottle. Oh, and the smell is overwhelming. Oh my god. Oh god, I can't breathe in here. It's so disgusting. Oh, oh my god. Oh. Alright, one last area I'm gonna get my face. Otherwise it wouldn't be complete. Whoa. Oh my god. Okay, this is a really bad idea. Oh, it feels like I'm being pelted with snowballs that are on fire. Okay, I'm not even gonna waste time and make any jokes. I gotta get this stuff off of me. As soon as my body was completely covered, it felt like everything was on fire, and I started to go into panic mode. And to add to that, when I was washing my face off, I must have accidentally gotten some in my eyes, because I was completely blinded and in agony. Oh, God, I can't even breathe. But eventually, I realized that the shower was just not doing it for me. So I stumbled blindly towards my hot tub, grabbing my GoPro on the way out. But I accidentally had it on time-lapse mode, so all I got were a bunch of blurry pictures of me with my head underwater. They look like this one and that, and they're all the same. But miraculously, my vision returned, and I was able to see what an idiot I was. Weirdly, the hot tub felt cold to me at first, but it eventually started to feel normal again. And I was making a very creepy looking face at the camera, which shows a frightening level of satisfaction. Now last week I told you guys if you sent me a picture of yourself making a funny face to hashtag FMN at FunnyMeNow, I would put you in this video. And we had a ton of you guys submit photos that were pretty hilarious overall. So many that I thought we would try it again. So tweet me a picture of yourself making a funny face using the hashtag FMN to at FunnyMeNow, which is me. And make sure you put the hashtag first. That being said, let's see what you guys look like. Before I go, I just wanted to say in the meantime, I'm always up for a good challenge, so make sure to leave me your dares in the comment section. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you've yet to have done that. If you'd actually like to see the videos, you should probably bell me for notifications. Maybe the only hope we've got. Now, I always leave a playlist here with my most recent videos. Make sure to give that a watch. And as always, I'll be seeing you guys in just a few days with a new video. All right, thanks guys. Bye.